It's a quarter to the weekend, and we couldn't be more excited to be bringing you Smell the Coffee on this beautiful, fantastic, kind of chilly Thursday morning.
Yeah, it is chilly actually.
Yeah, because
It's
as
a
I
bit
was walking,
chilly.
I was like, okay.
I think it's maybe the weather changes.
Yeah,
It
climate change.
Climate change. Yeah, we have now all seasons in one day.
In one day.
Possibly in 1 hour.
Yo,
In the next 30 minutes, it will be windy.
it'll be windy.
And then it's cold, and then it's extremely hot, and you're thinking, what is happening? Clearly, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. I always say it's one of those things where if you leave your house at 6 a.m., I leave my house at 10, somebody leaves their house at 3,
Would be
all three
dressed
of us
differently.
will be dressed so differently. And then now everyone is just like, and this one wearing
Why
thigh-high
are
boots.
you in winter? Show me what's happening.
What's happening? Why are you wearing thigh-high boots?
But you know what? I always say fashion has no season.
Yeah.
There is no season in fashion. Even if it's hot and you see me wearing this jacket as I am wearing now, some of you are thinking, why is she wearing a jacket?
Man's not hot, as Big Shaq said. Man's not hot.
Like,
Exactly.
it's different for everyone.
It is.
I think our bodies, they are experiencing temperatures in a different way.
In a different way,
So
yeah.
we are responding to those temperatures in a different ways.
Which is fine.
Yeah, which is absolutely fine. So
But you know one thing I'll never do? One thing I'll never do is admit to my mother I'm cold when she told me to carry a jacket. I will be freezing and I'll be like,
then I'm like,
and she'll be like, aren't you cold? No, no.
At that time you're like,
Ooh,
are you
will
not cold?
never-
No, I'm not cold.
I will never admit to Hazel that I am cold when she told me to wear a jacket. Never.
It's like a woman wearing a very, very short skirt,
Yes.
and she keeps pulling it down. She will never admit that she's
Never.
uncomfortable.
Never.
Not even on Christmas Day. It's just the way
It's just the way it is. Do you know I even stopped
unfortunately.
wearing shorts? Because I hate constantly having to like pull them down. It's very uncomfortable.
You know, a lot of people say, apparently that's my style. Apparently I have a lot of short things. I don't
know,
think
you
so.
adjust.
Like, but I'm comfortable that way.
Your short things, I'm crop tops.
Yes.
One thing about me,
You will
I
wear
will wear
a
a crop
crop
top. In winter, I will wear a crop jersey. I work hard for this flat stomach.
For
You're
these
gonna see
abs,
it.
you have to see
You
it.
have to see them.
But nonetheless, the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture is calling upon artists like you and I to perform on a pro bono basis to pay tribute to our founding president, Dr.
Yes.
Sen Shafishuna Nuyoma. So that call is currently running. It ends on the 23rd of February. The concert will be on Wednesday, which is the 26th of February. If you know your way around the mic, submit your application and the stage is yours.
The stage is yours. And I mean, I think it's a great way to honor
Yeah.
our founding father. So as Aina said, if you know your way around the mic, make your way there, man. Like, just sign on that application form and show us your talents.
Yeah, maybe
and
you
your
should go MC.
appreciation. Yo.
Not
I
yo,
can't
yo. We are at the
Everyone
funeral.
will just be like, and then this
No,
one.
but you can, I guess, still be yo, because this is a celebratory event of his life.
Yes.
It's not like at the funeral
Where
where
you
you
have
have
to
to be
be-
somber.
Yes.
And like, this is arts, this is entertainment. These people are dancing. People will
We're not mourning, we're dancing.
we are
We're
celebrating, yeah. So possibly you can have that energy, because I cannot imagine an MC at a live music concert
Like, good
and
evening.
good evening. What?
Welcome to the tribute concert for
Nah.
Nah, we gotta keep the vibes up,
Yeah.
man. But anyway, we will be right back with our top stories right after this break, starting with some very, very lavish push presents. If you
Love.
don't know what that is, stick around and you'll find out.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. events@nhcom.na.
Starting off our top stories, Dubai mom's extravagant gift demands for second child divide netizens, parenting goals, or social media madness. Malaika Raja, a Dubai-based housewife, has caused frenzy on social media with her bold revelations regarding the extravagant gifts she demands from her husband in exchange for giving him a second child. In a candid TikTok video shared under the handle @Malaika Raja, Raja introduced viewers to her opulent lifestyle, which she attributes to the negotiations she undertakes with her spouse. The content creator outlined the lavish presents she has received, which include a customized pink G-Wagon, a newly built home worth $2 million, around 37 million Namibian dollars, a bespoke swimming pool, and an astounding $100,000 worth of designer bags. Additionally, she highlighted an expenditure of $80,000 on designer jewelry for their daughter, along with daily massages for both herself and her daughter. Her story has ignited a heated debate online over the concept of push presents, gifts given to mothers to commemorate the birth of their children. Traditionally, these gifts can be presented either before, during, or after childbirth. Raja's case, however, raises questions about the expectations placed on partners in contemporary parenting and the variations in familial priorities. We live in a world where many are struggling to survive while others indulge in extreme excess, stated user @PapaBear3, echoing the sentiments of several netizens who expressed shock at the materialistic nature of Raja's demands. Other comments, such as one from @BreeBird8, questioned whether Raja's expectations were indeed excessive. Conversely, some users empathized with her desires. User @MelissaNMom shared her experience of receiving only a kiss and words of affirmation after childbirth, indicating that not all expect extravagant gifts. The video captures a stark contrast between Raja's luxurious aspirations and the significant socioeconomic disparities that continue to persist globally. With millions living in poverty, the dialogue generated has raised pertinent discussions about wealth, value, and the geography of privilege in today's society.
So what's the controversy about? Like, does your partner have capacity or not?
Or not?
If
Simple.
they don't have capacity, then stay out of this conversation. Let those with the money to give push gifts give the push.
Give the push gifts. But apparently, I read somewhere, there's an article that her husband actually fled from the UK. This is on the Daily Mail. If you Google Malaika Raja's husband, he apparently had some money that he had to pay in the UK, but he didn't, and he fled and whatnot. There's like a whole controversy there surrounding their wealth. So, but hey, as Aina said, if your partner has capacity, why not? Like, listen, guys, we go through the most to bring life into this world.
Yes.
The least you can do
is to give me a gift
is
of
to give
some
me a
sort.
gift. I can't wait to be pregnant with
We
my
know
rich
local
husband.
celebrities have been given G-Wagons.
Exactly.
So, like, if you can buy me a house, why not buy me
Why
a
not
house?
buy me a
I mean, I'm
house?
giving you an heir, like.
Or an heiress.
Yeah.
So either or.
or.
Like, I cannot wait, right, until like my rich husband and I are expecting. I'll be like, "Ah, the baby is craving a trip to Dubai.
Your
The baby is
love.
craving a villa in Italy.
Hey.
The baby is craving a Maserati.
These are the expectations that are being spoken about. You people are putting too much pressure
You
on
must
this
work.
on this young men.
No, they
Shame.
must work.
These both young and old men.
Sebenza.
You're putting pressure unnecessarily.
And the pressure on my body.
I mean,
Exactly.
making a baby goes two ways. It's not only one way.
But like, one of us has to be in that delivery room in
One
pain.
of us have to carry for 9 months.
For 9 months.
I guess that's the difference.
That's the difference. One of us has to suffer morning sickness, cramps and pains and nah. There's a lady, I think on TikTok, who has a list of everything that could go wrong with childbirth. I think she's now at like number 700 if I'm not mistaken, like complications that arise from pregnancy and childbirth. So she titled it, I think it's Reasons to Not Have a Baby or something like that. I speak under correction. And she's just, yeah. I saw this other one where this
That's so
woman's...
terrifying if you read it.
Yes. I saw one where this woman's uterus fell out.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 It is what it is. So, Shaquille O'Neal was renowned for his uncompromising playing style on the basketball court. And it appears he also take a similar approach when it comes to parenting. Now, the former Los Angeles Laker and Miami Heat icon won 4 NBA titles during his illustrious career, in addition to being named the league's most valuable player in 2000. He was also a 3-time Finals MVP and was named an All-Star 15 times. So the story is that Shaquille says that his children, his sons, by 18 should leave the house, but his daughters can stay. Those are his children, by the way. So they are just discussing about his parenting style. So at 18, the boys must go out the house, go do your own thing, go hustle. At 18, the girls can stay until Jesus comes, basically. The girls can stay until they get their masters, until they get
Until they're sorted, until
their
they're financially,
doctorate.
yeah.
And he's saying he's going to pay for them because he trusts the girls more, because they are more sensitive, they are more caring, and they are thinkers. You know how boys are, according to him. Boys will you will bring something in front of boys, and then the next moment they are gone. He also said his boys can date at 18. This is in another show. He said his boys can date at 18. His daughters do not bring any men around home until you have a master's degree.
Hey.
So those
Love
are
it.
his parenting rules around his kids.
I love it.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? I love it.
I mean, I don't have anything, as I don't have children, so I cannot hold an opinion on this topic. Well, I'm not sure what I would allow my nieces and nephews to do, but I don't think it's, for me, it's not that serious. Like, if you are 18, you cannot date at 18. Maybe you can date at 20. Even for boys and girls, maybe you can date at 20. I just feel like 18, you're too young.
But the problem is these kids
are from
even younger,
16.
16, 14, 13, they're
There was
already...
a report this morning on radio. There's a 14 or 15-year-old girl who's pregnant by a 50-something-year-old man. So this man is now being accused of rape. But the girl is saying, no,
was consensual.
This is my romantic partner with whom I am with.
Hey,
Yeah.
that is... Yeah.
It has caused a lot of division in the community, because now the elders are like, no, how can you want to say after walking around for however long you did, you couldn't find a person of your age to be your romantic partner?
And you know, when it comes to things like this, my question is always like, what do you guys talk about? Like, what do you talk about? Because
Maybe you don't talk at all.
I just don't understand. But hey, I guess to each their own. What can we say?
Especially if you defend the person, like, we cannot save you.
We cannot, we
There's
cannot
nothing
say
we can
anything.
do.
There's nothing we can do.
We are all...
Our hands are tied. Our hands are tied. We wash our hands off of this.
When the elders do this...
And then you know.
Hey!
With my mom, it's... the ball is in your court.
Hey!
Hey!
When
Hey!
they leave the ball in your court.
My sister said, no, you know what mom does? She deflates the ball, she punctures it, she does everything, and then she throws it. She's like, the ball is in your court.
Hey.
And you're like, now what do I do with this ball now? Yeah, but
Okay.
it is
What it is.
And on that note, that brings us to the end of our top stories. Now stick around after the break. We are talking to Lizette, who's launching an ebook, and she's actually not a stranger to the Smell the Coffee set. So we'll take a look at that interview when we come back.
This morning on Smell the Coffee, we are joined by Lizette Kavari, and she is here to talk to us about all the artistic work that she has been doing. She is a multidisciplinary artist. How amazing does that sound? It just looks as though you have a lot of things on your CV. Like, I've been doing this, I've cemented myself in this industry. How are you doing, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. Let's talk about a little bit about yourself. Give us your creative strategy, who you are in a nutshell.
Okay, so I am a multidisciplinary artist, but I also have a degree in industrial psychology and arts, like an honors degree. So after I graduated, I did a lot of my work within the industrial psychology side. And I quickly became country manager for an international organization where I had to like create strategies with national organizations like FLI, Namibian Stock Exchange. So I do have like a lot of intensive experience when it comes to creating strategies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so what inspired you to write the art for conceptualizing your creative projects?
Okay, so as a multidisciplinary artist, I work with a lot of artists in different scenes, whether it's film, theater, radio, whatever. And most what I've noticed is that artists have amazing ideas. They just don't have an action plan on how to conceptualize it. So that's what inspired me to do this, so that we can have a space for Namibians that allows arts to evolve in a resourceful way.
That's nice. Yeah. So you wrote a book now.
Yes.
It's an ebook. Tell us about this book. You are doing too much. When do you get time to write, girl? So this ebook, what can we expect to gain from it?
A lot. And when you say write, calm down. It's a guidebook, so it's mostly integrated with tools.
Okay.
So what you would expect is each chapter has an exercise, an action plan. So while you're reading and going through the book, it's guiding you through your ideas and your concepts. And it's integrated with tools that are going to help you actually just visualize your idea and just have a plan for it.
Nice. So the title suggests a step-by-step guide. Can you give us a sneak peek into some of these key steps or tools that are covered in this book?
Yes, definitely. So basically, when it comes to creative process, it has a lot of stages, and the book is divided into those sections, and each section has an exercise that helps you. So it's mostly just how to bring your idea and create a roadmap for it.
Yeah.
You know, because as creatives, we tend to run with it a little bit.
Yes.
So we're railing it in.
So how does this book then inspire creatives to structure their ideas effectively? Because like you said, as a creative, we have a lot of ideas and our thoughts are all over the place. Sometimes we don't know what to do, which one to pair with which one, when to even release. Sometimes we even hold on to our work because we feel as though it's not good enough. How can a creative effectively conceptualize these ideas and, create magic of them?
Yeah, no, definitely. The book is basically holding you accountable because it's making you create plans, create deadlines, create call to actions for your idea, which means you're laying it down on paper, which allows you to also just do a pitch deck on the spot, because now you know what you're talking about, you know what's going on with your idea, and you know also who to align with in terms of the artistic space, because now you know, okay, now I need a photographer or a painter, because now you have already conceptualized the whole idea till the end. So you would know where to put in certain people. So it's helping you and holding you accountable in that sense.
Nice. Okay, so what challenges do creatives often face when conceptualizing projects, and how does your book help them to, overcome these challenges?
Okay, so I would say challenges, especially based on my own experience, is that we do have a lot of blocks when it comes to our creative process. You come up with an idea and then you're just like, oh my gosh, I am so stuck. So this book is gonna help you just unblock those creative blocks, because now you're seeing it in a roadmap format, which allows you to just take a step back and then see what's missing within your vision and who you need in order to just add a little bit of that. So that's
okay.
how.
So this book launches 22 February. How can people pre-order it, and where will it be available?
Okay, so the book is launching on the 22nd of February. It will launch on our website, which is a long word. So I'm just going to ask you guys to just follow us on social media at ArtHeart, HUT, not heart like the heart.
Like heart of
yeah,
the house.
Onjuo,
Yes.
you know. Follow us there and then click the link in the bio. It's going to send you to our website or also a link to the ebook where you can just directly purchase it there.
Okay. The book is 150, correct?
150, it includes tools, like 6 tools, mind mapping. It includes a 7-action plan, 30-day roadmap, a lot of tools that are going to help you conceptualize your ideas.
Awesome. And in the future, are we going to have like an implementation workshop where then you give us practical examples on how to use these tools perhaps?
I would love to, but right now I'm doing one-on-one consultations with clients where they come with their ideas and then we just strategize for them.
Yeah.
But eventually I would love to do workshops that
Nice.
just teach you a practical sense of it. But for now, no. Maybe the next book would focus more on how to write proposal for grants and fundings and all of that.
I think that would go a long way.
Yes.
Like I would hit you up immediately because I'm trying to get funding for all my ideas.
Definitely. So
It's-
after you have conceptualized your idea, now you would have a clear plan on how to write a proposal on it.
Yeah, and sometimes I think the mistake we make is that we don't know how to write proposals. We see people getting deals, but like, how do I get this deal from, you, Serene, from Nivea? I see my colleagues, and sometimes my colleagues have been scouted, but now I'm not scouted. I need to scout myself and possibly put myself on. It's a challenge. I think you need to fill that gap
Yeah.
because a lot of creatives don't know how to even pen
It's AI.
a
I will
proposal.
tell you AI.
Nah.
You have to use AI.
AI,
Come on, we're in
yeah.
the new world, guys.
Yes.
Use AI.
All right. What advice do you have someone who is struggling to bring up their idea? For example, me, I have a lot of brilliant ideas. There are just too many, and I don't know which one would work with which one. I don't know when to release it, so I tend to just park these ideas.
My advice would be buy my book.
Yeah, I love that.
Because it will help you conceptualize the idea, and
Yeah.
once you've done that, you know who you need. You know, without that, you don't know who you need. You don't know where your idea is going. You don't have a plan for it. So what are we doing?
What are we doing? Good
We're
question.
just playing in our minds.
Good question. So how do you see the creative industry in Namibia evolving, and what role do resources like your book play in that growth?
I think it plays in the sense, I see Namibia art scene, we're very talented.
Yeah.
But we don't have like a developmental space that allows us to give these resources to people. So I would say we need to tap more into organizational development for the artists so that they can run their talent as a business
Yeah.
and make it sustainable. And in order to do that, you need to have a clear vision of whatever you're doing and then place it properly and be able to get what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next after this book? Any upcoming future books? Any upcoming events? Where are we seeing you next?
I think for now, I would love to help artists in the background. I don't want to do the acting anymore or being in front of the camera anymore. So I think most of my work is going to help artists or like creating residency for Namibian artists here
Nice.
that allows them to collaborate with outside people. So I think I'm focused more on helping the artists develop themselves.
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
And your social media platforms, if people want to get in touch with you, where can they reach you at?
Okay, so you can follow me at Lisette Kavari, but you can also follow our ArtHeart social media platform, Art HUT. Remember, Onjuo.
Yes.
Okay, follow us there, and when you click the link in the bio, it's gonna send you to a lot of different other platforms that will teach you what we do, and yeah.
Awesome. Lisette, thank you so much for joining us on Smell the Coffee. We wish you all the best with your multidisciplinary artistic self.
Yeah.
Yeah, kill it.
Thank
Break a
you.
leg.
Thank you so much. Although I don't smell the coffee, where is it? But thank you for having me. It was lovely, and Buy the book if you want to conceptualize your idea.
Yeah, and on that note, we will be conceptualizing more of this show after the break.
It may be a quarter to the weekend, but it's not Friday yet, so go out there and be great. We can rest tomorrow. On that note, from Diana Master and Anna Raizakoya, we do hope you enjoyed today's episode of Smell the Coffee as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Until tomorrow, it's all our love and all our light.